Let me first address to you all, thank you so much for all the love on my last video. I still don't know how to make these videos the best experience for you guys, but I have an idea based on what I've been reading from the comments. Do not talk over that song. Well, I will try, but sometimes I just can't help myself. Well, that was basically it. But I might let like a whole verse go and then go back to them, you know, see how that ends up. We just have to see. I also have received a lot of suggestions from most of you guys on what to watch, especially like this Tales of Jenny and the Screech or Skeech or Screech. But I heard that they are meant to be watched in a specific order, so that is of course what I will do. But before that journey, that will open up a whole new rabbit hole of experience, then there was a continuation on Higher End called Sick Boi. It's a part 2, if you will. Now I love songs that stretches through more than one song, you know, stuff like Midwest Choppers with Tech 9, or even my own stuff like the Bye Bye part 1 to 5. Well, the latest one is actually called Bye Bye Tribute, but it's still the song in the same universe. I have high expectations of this one. Let's enter Sick Boi. Oh damn, some pain is about to be delivered. Let's go again. This is the same room as Higher End, only there's a sink and fluorescent light this time, and the crack in the wall is kind of larger now, but there's no holes anymore. It is the same stage though. Alright, now we're starting.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
Essentially, your mind making you sick. What a bad description. Trauma is like your body alarming you and protecting you, which itself can be a bad thing since it can hide like the real issues. It is protecting you, like for good or for bad. But she's by the book, alright?
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative...
You can clearly see that she's reading this herself. So she do not know what it is. You know, it's by the book. And also, like, if you look at him, he's very nervous, which is typical. I mean, he doesn't know what she's gonna say, like she's a judge. So.
Hi Ren, thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
I heard this somewhere. The background creepy voice. Dude, that's the pig man again. It reminds me a little bit about Rob Schneider in UB Halloween. Granted, this sadistic fuck is nowhere near as funny.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that big boy, anabolic steroids, damn so, poster boy, pass out, white noise.
Ever since the first video I did, I've been having these pop-ups all the time of people subscribing, so thank you very much. But we do this again.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, damn so, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain. Have another go, take another.
Well, okay, so here's all the solutions. Dude, this got dark real fast. Selling snake oil is like the definition of selling bullshit.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, damn cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain, have another go, take another pill, here, take a couple more, let's see how you're doing in another week or so, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show.
I gotta say, a week or so sounds generous. You know, it's more like 6 months for some stuff. I'm not saying it's easy to diagnose someone, but the reality is that the patient is not having a good time while that process is being run. You know, all the natural drugs that the body gives you just to feel okay, mixed with a bunch of synthetic ones that definitely will make your brain go apeshit. As always, this song is gonna take ages to go through.
Let's see how you're doing in another week or so. You'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show. Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration. Drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown. I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground. I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
Good. It's all making sense, Ren. I don't know. Good. Yeah, she clearly didn't listen to him.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out. In and out. Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. I'm not sick, we are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix.
Oh, okay. Dude, there is so much stuff that I would like to talk about, but sitting there in the chair, it reminds me when you go to the doctor. Welcome, what's the matter? Why are you here? Like, I have no idea. If I knew, I'd be you. It's your job, not mine, to make the dark disappear. So go find that broken light and make my shadows take flight. No, I'm sorry, guys. Why are you here? Like, I don't know. They ask you, what's your issue? Like, I don't know. Let's go back to the breathing part.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out. In and out. Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
Rage.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. I'm not sick, we are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the big boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve.
Okay, so before it gets too far, the world is sick. You know, the pain, the hurt that he got comes out in the only way that he can be noticed, you know, aggression. He's saying, listen to me, help me, not necessarily fix me, but help me. You guys know the pain from, you know, when someone leave you, you know, that pain, you know, your heart, it feels broken, like you feel broken and destroyed. You know, it's hard to breathe, but there's nothing wrong with your lungs. You know, your stamina is gone, even though you keep training. You know, the reason for anything is so unimportant, and the pain is the only thing that's real. and it engulfs like the whole world. There's no easy cure for that one. But listen to me. That's what he's saying.
Rapping with a split throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence aside to behold. Break the earth of all resources and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence aside to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I'm bleeding myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
Wow, man. What a journey. So, here the artist admits that they're harming themselves mentally, emotionally, and possibly through overtime of work. What he's saying is, we destroy the world for gain, and I hate it, but I also do it myself. Man in the Mirror, Michael Jackson talked about this as well. Not as graphic, but the same self-aware critique. Look at yourself. How do you want people to see you? And how do you see people? I'll see you guys again. What an amazing piece. Wow.